that if it's said we're living in a post-truth era, or a post-fact era, or even a anti-science era, I want to suggest ways in which, if that's not wrong, it's at least missing the target. So point number one, truth is not a vernacular term. There are certain scenes, and this may be one of them, in which people focus on the status of truth and the problems and the stability with truth. For example, in courtrooms, you swear that what you're about to say is the truth and the whole truth, an interesting category. You may also talk about truth in scenes of skepticism, like, were you working late at the office last night? Yes, it's true, I really was. And of course, truth is a focused subject of conversation in philosophy classrooms, and especially in epistemology classrooms. And that is, so to speak, truth is a real category, but as it were, it's something going on holiday, to paraphrase Wittgenstein. Now, what's going on holiday is some less coherent and less neon glow-surrounded notion like the case. What's going on, response to what the situation is. And we have almost the whole of science and many other areas of technical expertise. So that we have, for example, no notable controversy about the nucleotide structure of DNA, about the laws of motion or the laws of thermodynamics, or indeed, although there may be exceptions to this, twice 2 equals 4. So if we have a problem with the stability and authority of statements about the case, we have to understand that that problem is not global, but local and patchy. And that sounds like an academic exercise in pedanticism. I really hope it isn't, because if we characterize the problem correctly, I think we might think better, I hope we might think better about what a possible solution is. So that what we're looking at, I think, is twofold, and I'll just say a few more words and hand over. When we talk about climate change, we talk about vaccines, and we talk about even evolution by natural selection, we're talking about matters of concern. Number one, Thomas Hobbes once said in the middle of the 17th century about the Pythagorean theorem that if it conflicted with any man's right of dominion or interest, there would be disputes over that. But there isn't. Secondly, when we look at things, and again this may be disputable, like climate change or the efficacy or danger of vaccines, or even evolution by natural selection, we're talking not about textbook science, but we're talking about open science. As Bruno Latour once said, science in action.